Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Duke and this is I'm Right. Today, I'm right about something that we've all been right about for well over a year now. The whole transgender revolution is much more about transformation than it is transgenderism. Point in case, what's going on in Minnesota right now, where the Minnesota Board of Education has passed a new toolkit resolution, guidance for teachers and schools about how to integrate transgender kids into the school. The toolkit is named Safe and Supportive Schools for Transgender and Gender Nonconforming Students. That's the name of this new program if you want to take a look at it online. And one of the most remarkable aspects of this is how it privileges transgender students. It doesn't seek to integrate them. It doesn't seek to create alternative arrangements for them. It seeks to transform the schools so that transgenderism is its own privileged class. Point in case, the following direct quote from this document, quote, "Privacy objections raised by a student in interacting with a transgender or gender nonconforming student may be addressed by segregating the student raising the objection." Let that sink in for a moment. If a young girl who thinks that her biological gender is real, that there is such a thing as female, if she objects to sharing a shower or a locker or a bathroom with a boy who thinks he's a girl, she can be segregated now. The whole premise of this transgender inclusion was that these kids were being segregated. If you're a young boy who thinks he's a girl and you don't get to shower with the girls, you're being segregated from something. And yet here we are coming full circle, 360 degrees. Now if you're a traditionally gendered kid, a young girl who thinks she's a girl, and you protest having to shower with a boy who thinks he's a girl, then you, not the transgender student, you can be segregated. So we're not getting rid of segregation at all. We're not balancing out anything. We're not incorporating anything. We are now beginning to segregate kids who have the bad luck of actually believing they are the biological gender they were born with. Let me read that piece of legislation to you again, that piece of advice again. Quote, "Privacy objections raised by students in interacting with transgender or gender nonconforming students may be addressed by segregating the student raising the objection, provided that that action of the school officials does not result in stigmatizing the transgender and gender nonconforming student." So what is really shocking about this is not only can you segregate kids who actually identify with their birth, sex, and gender, not only can you segregate them, you have to run this in some regard past the transgender student who's been complained about. Which means that the transgender student basically has created a situation where you segregate gender-conforming students, and they have the right to object to that. What you have here is what we said at the outset. This is not about transgenderism. It's about radical transformation in the name of politics, not in the name of gender. It is a disturbing trend, one we said was coming, and that's why we're right again today. If you enjoyed this video and all of our videos, please consider a tax-deductible donation so we can keep the whole thing free for you. I'm Dr. Duke. Thanks for watching.